Hey there guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play Baldurs Gate series. I'm your host Cody with CRS Labs, and we're picking back up off of our where we just entered Nashkel. Our party is pretty beat up. I'm actually going to travel back and take a quick rest, because if we sleep in town we'll be woken up by a guard. And we'll get to the inn that's there and trade and get a proper night's sleep when we can. I apologize for the delay in this series. I actually had pneumonia in between when we last all met on the 5.2 mess up episode when I accidentally overwrote my save. And that's why the Legacy of Time series actually launched early, and I decided to get ahead on that. And while that series is running, I decided to get caught up with this one. Looks like we got ambushed by some kobolds in the evening, but nothing we couldn't handle. So let's try resting again. Hopefully we'll get some better luck. Nope.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
This is going to be an XP farming episode, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get to explore Nashkel. There's nothing overly threatening or menacing in this area, so it's just a matter of getting a lucky roll when we sleep. And hobgoblins and kobolds to me they're easy. Let's try this again.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you, though it is calm and caring. You cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. Though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
Ominous type of dream. So at least we know we got a full night's sleep. And somebody leveled up. Let's take a look. Edwin can dual class. Is that what that was? We might entertain that idea at a later time.
It shall be as
Alright. Well, we finally made it to Nashkel. Way too many episodes delayed.
Stand away, citizen!
Oh, Bardalon, identify ourselves! I am Aetherius, and this is my band of fellow adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're asking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Aetherius. What things aren't good? All I have heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten, and there's talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until the crisis passes, and then there's the question of Commander Brage. They have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and we still mourn. As much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now. You have brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. So Nashkel has a lot of extra content with the enhanced edition, Tales of the Sword Coast and everything. this guy here, Rasan. He's actually a monk. We can recruit him if we so desire.
Oh, you haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. Alright.
How may I be of
Party,
assistance?
let's make it to the inn.
It may be a touch unladylike,
You
but
have
I'm
but to
gonna
ask.
slit your throat, I am.
Oh, and an assassin. Nira. Just fancy my luck seeing you strolling here, bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description, but who am I to argue with easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I will defend myself if I must, and if you wish to die, then attack as you will. By all means, defend as you wish. If you were to simply lay down and die, there would be no tree in this profession at all. Yeah.
What is it this time?
So, always having to
shall attend to
deal
it
with
with trust.
assassins.
Can I
Doesn't
help
matter where we go.
you? Nature
Get
servant away.
individual commands out. Let's see, can I get her in without anybody else is the trick.
You're a queer fellow.
I'm just gonna burn the mage's staff on her, because she actually is pretty powerful from what I remember. We're gonna even use Nira's Reckless Dwemer to try to cast a super powerful sleep spell. Alright, let's see how this goes. Well, something cast. Cast sleep. I don't know what those are. Or Nira's, whatever they are.
What is it this time?
Nira, what did you do? Did I cast armor? I did.
I shall attend to it in a trice.
There we go.
Yep.
One more from the magic staff. Come on, Ethereus, cast that spell. Alright, get in there. Use that awesome katana skills of yours. Oh, I'm being held.
Have need of me?
Come on.
I care not.
She's almost dead, everyone.
You rang?
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Ooh, I need to heal my main. There we go.
You've attacked.
Oh boy. It's gonna be a close one. Oh, healed again. I really need my main to get unheld. For these guys to do some damage or something. Come on. Come on. I don't think it's gonna end well. Oh boy. I like how everyone around the bar is just standing around. These people are getting... Oh, I'm unheld. Alright. You would have like everything under the sun in your inventory, dude. What did I... Oh, they're there. Alright. Alright, we're back in the fight. That was close. I was a little worried there for a second. Oh yeah, she's done. Yeah! Good job! Alright, let's see here. Check out the letter. Get special ten. Oh, that's right. God, I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. Let's put all these in the gem bag. This is a regular silver ring? Okay. I really need a thing to carry the books in. I think this is the new one. Bounty notice. Be it known to all those of evil intent that the bounty has been placed upon the head of Ethereus, the foster child of Gorion. Last seen in the region of Barracks, this person is to be killed in quick order. The subject is to be considered a formidable foe and is likely to have well-equipped traveling companions. The offer has been extended to all appropriate guilds. Those returning with proof of the deed shall receive no less than 680 coins of gold. As always, any reveal of these plans to the forces of law shall join the target in their fate. Well, at least now I'm probably being worth some money, I guess. I'm gonna give Nira the books. They don't weigh much, and they just take up space for now. Wish I could move the familiar. Alright, we'll get everybody squared away real quick. Let's see here. Is this a special ring? No, just a regular. Alright, now let's pick up the rest of those items. Armor's definitely worth something if, see, I could wear it, but there's really no point. I don't think Jahira can wear that. Did I drop it? I think I did. No? What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. Can Jahira wear this? Oh, she can! Okay, cool. I'll put that in his inventory. And I think I have an identify spell, so let's use it on the helmet. I don't remember what kind of helmet it is. Eyes of Truth, Helm of Infravision. The Eyes of Truth, being a scavenger of sort, Babette Maelstrom has had this helm created to aid her in a dungeon excursion. She would later attribute her gathered wealth solely to its power, though it is likely as much as her keen eyes as anything. Infravision up to 120 feet, protects against critical hits. I don't think it penalizes me for wearing a helmet. I don't think.
How may I be of
If
assistance?
anyone knows, leave a comment in the section down below.
Never had rats. No, sir.
You should do yourself a favor and stay indoors tonight. I've heard all sorts of weird things happening at night. Really? The bar fight that just went down with the lady that's laying dead on the floor? That's just a normal... Yeah, okay. Okay. After that, I need to sleep in a noble bed. Oh, goodness.
What is it this time?
That's
Yes,
just
it shall be
wild.
as you wish.
I don't think there's anything to steal. And I'm a little leery, because I don't know if this is considered... No, I guess as long as I'm not in line of sight, I'm fine. I'd be a little upset to get caught by the guard over, like, a couple coins. That would stink. There's nothing in there. I don't think there's anything in here. We'll see, though. Oh, there is! Is it locked? Alright, well I can at least open, I can at least break the lock to get the XP. Alright.
What is it this time?
Well, now
I
that
shall attend to it in
that
advance.
disaster was avoided, we can get our guys stocked
I
up
shall attend to it in a trice.
and
Welcome to my humble
sell some of the
establishment.
things that we don't need anymore. Interested in a little business on the side, friend? I'm a man who swears by his grandmother he glimpsed a white wolf up in the Cloud Peak ice fields. It was but a short way south, and she was easy pickings for a smart sword. I'd pay you good money for its pelt. It's a guaranteed sale if you go. Keep it in mind on your travels. Can you interest you with anything here in my humble shop? Yes, what do you have for sale? We might as well just sell all of the jewelry. We're not gonna, I don't think, yeah, I don't think it, yeah, we're gonna obviously gonna keep that. That's obviously a quest item. Sell all that. Wow, that's for 3. Don't, hey, guy, I'm gonna sell you this parchment. Don't look at it though. I promise you, I'm not that guy that they're talking about. What? Nothing. Let's see. I don't think anyone's actually short on anything. Let me see if I don't think he's got a katana, but it would sure be nice if he did. She's got plenty of arrows. She's got plenty of bullets.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage and all.
Do you have? We have an Ninjato. Plate mail. And then all the stuff I just told you. Okay, that's fine.
It shall be as you wish.
For the glory of Am!
Baron Gaskill. Hello there. I recognized Jahira in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Baron Gaskill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I'm sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. What exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and what ore we do get is tainted somehow. I would send in the town guards. We need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is going wrong in the mines southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You will be the toast of the town if you can help. So, this is also like their temple. But what I like is what some of these tombstones say. Final resting place of rust. Everyone dies. It's how that you live that matters. A bard of sorts, with skill in rhyme and reason, made the words come clear. He gladly wrote for all to hear, and therein lies the rub, my friends. He set his starts too far from the ends, so less is more or go unread. A lesson learned, too bad I'm dead. I regret nothing! The reports of my death have been greatly underestimated, James. I don't think Nolan has any quests. I'll just talk to him anyway.
Intrepid adventurers at our door.
Helm guards over all the realms, and his servants are at your disposal. The vigilant one stands ready to mend thy ailments, so divert the unyielding gaze of the great guide, for a suitable donation, of course, just to demonstrate our mutual goodwill. You understand. Oh, Helm watch over you and our poor lost brother Brage. A finer captain of the guard can ne'er be found on this side of Such a strange change for one so devout as he. One does not usually change so drastically without nefarious help. If there be an evil influence on him, perhaps the harsh justice of the military should be stayed. He'll find no quarter at the garrison, but if he came to the temple, well, his restitution need not be his life. Is there anything I can help you with? Let's see. I don't remember, but let's see if they have any stone to flesh scroll. Now, there is a quest that's pretty close to... Oh, let's actually just get all these identified. That's the wand of lightning, the gold pantaloons. Let's see. Zarlong's boots. Anything else? Oh, is that it? I swore there was something.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You have but to ask.
There's also a neat character in this town that hopefully we'll get to encounter here. There's also another character we could pick up, but he requires another party member, and we don't have the room for 7.
Oh, you have returned, and so soon.
Oobleck, no, say not another word. I would not think of making you wait, but a moment for your just reward. When council told me that they had procured Graywolf to rid the woods of the bandit Tonkian, I knew that we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly, but who else would be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meager sum of 200 gold pieces, as well as the heartfelt thanks of all Nashkel. You must have made some mistake. I am not this Graywolf. Keep your money. It's not mine to take. You are not Graywolf the bounty hunter? Oh, sweet Helm! I almost gave 200 gold pieces to a complete stranger? The captain best not hear of this. He'd have my hide. Thanks for your honesty, stranger. There are those who would not have done as such. Reputation.
Orion would be proud of your
Yeah, reputation increased by 1. Let's see where are we at as far as that now. Reputation popular, 13. Okay, cool. I think this is the garrison, yeah.
Good on you if you saved the day.
And this is Minsk. We will pick him up at some point, I promise. He is one of my favorite characters, but we're not going to right now.
Stand away, citizen!
Hey there, hold on, you could come in here. This place is only for members of the Omnian soldiery. Little snot noses like you're not welcome here. Come on, get out of here, before I have to kick your butts. I really want to say that second option, but I don't want to fight guards. So, hey, I'm sorry. We didn't know that this was the barracks. We'll get right out now, okay? Good. Run off with your tails between your legs. Now, if you excuse me, I have important business. Get out of my way. Well, excuse me.
You have but to ask.
Anyone get that Legend of Zelda reference from the late 80s, early 90s?
Stand away,
oh
citizen!
God, I'm showing my age. Alright, let's see. How much of Nashkel? So we haven't... There's still a lot to look around. There's a lot of open spaces here, though. I think what we want to do is look in this area to the south. Oh, who, me? Oh, nothing, just, you know, barrel diving. A beggar.
Arms for the poor.
I guess it doesn't say anything, just that. Oh.
It shall be as you
Here we
wish.
go.
Yes, a tab. Another ale, young miss. I'll be sure to have your funds ready.
Greetings, fellow traveler. For I see by your garb that you do not call this place home. Sit with me a while and enjoy the atmosphere of this fine fair while we recount the tales of lands far and far seeming. I have wandered the width and breadth of Faerun, but I have yet to find such hospitality as that of the simple country festival. It's a shame that the festivities are marred by the events as of recent, though they certainly put up a brave face, do they not? You look confused, or perhaps you know not of the local trouble that continues to vex the most gracious people of Nashkel. If you just have arrived, I could, for a price and an ale and an ear, relate what I know. Shall I tell you of their mining difficulties, or relate the tale of their unfortunate commander of the guard? I actually want to know more about the guard, because the mines are pretty straightforward. I don't think I ever can't find Commander Brage. I hear that Commander Brage of the Omnian Guard has been missing for some weeks now following a strange altercation in his behavior. Or once he was a well-thought-of family man, he has turned to senseless mayhem, affecting a rampage of the likes of which I have never heard. His fellow soldiers noted nothing out of the sorts that could trigger such a transformation. One notable item seems relevant. If not for the iron shortage, it would have gone unnoticed. But prior to his mad rage, the commander procured a new sword. The importance of this information I have no way of verifying. Let's see. Would you consent to another tale? I'm also interested in the mines. Just let me finish my drink, and we'll carry on through the wee hours of our tales. See if I talk to him again.
It's surprising what one can learn at a simple country fair, hmm?
Well, hello again, my inquisitive friend. I trust you are enjoying the local color. I wonder, have you come to hear more about my journeys? Yeah, tell me more about the mines. The word is all across the expansive Sword Coast, from the Cloud Peaks to Baldurs Gate, of an ore shortage severely crippling local trade. Bandits, purportedly both human and demi-human, raid caravans whilst ore reaching its destination becomes brittle and useless following smelting, strangely afflicted by an odd, iron-weakening plague. As though this were not the cause for alarm itself, production at the mines outside of Nashkel has fallen, with substantially lower yields being blamed on nervous workers. Mysterious disappearances of several miners has set the whole area on edge, where something must shift the balance of one side to the other. Let's see what happens if I call out on this. I've heard as much from the common rumors from the street outside. Your tale is but a long-winded version. There's no sense to be rude. It would be good to have you leave. Kinda feel like a jerk. Let's see if the barkeep has anything special.
I got some cheap beer for
If the
you.
mine production slows anymore, we'll all be in the poorhouse. So would you like a drink? Yes. Let's get a mead. That arrogant bastard. You hear about the mayor of Barracks? Kaladeth came down here and told us we better stop shipping such bad iron, as if we can do anything about it. I like that you basically have those bar conversations, and you can also get intoxicated. Alright.
You have but to ask.
What was the name of that place? The Belching Dragon Tavern. Ooh, Edwin! I forgot about this guy. He's a bad guy. Let's talk to him.
Go no further. I require the services of your group.
Yes, they will do nicely.
Is this what I have to work with? Pathetic, but it will have to do. I am Edwin, and I would have you work for me. It is a simple chore of killing the witch Dinah here. Do you accept the task? Spoiler alert, Dinah here is actually the companion that we'd have to find if we took Minsk. So if we take Edwin and Minsk, there will be a conflict. Why would you have this woman dead? Am I to kill her without knowing? Frankly, yes. It is no concern of yours. But you need to form the act without questions. What is your answer? I will not act without knowing the facts. I refuse. Seems like I will find others more accustomed to come to work. Be gone, I have no time for this. I wonder if that means we can't talk to him ever again? Yep, looks like he's gone. That's fine. Like I said, when we do an evil playthrough, we'll definitely pick up Edwin and another, probably one of my opinion, one of the best characters in the whole game, but we can't really pick her up right now either. Noober. Hi, I'm Noober. Nice place, huh? Did I click on him? I don't think I clicked on him.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. It's this guy. So, killed any monsters yet? This will literally go on for the rest of the episode if I don't move away or click on him myself. So, we're just going to speed through this because there is something neat with him. Ever been to Baldurs Gate? I've been to Baldurs Gate.
Hey.
Ugh, I think I stepped in something.
Hey.
Everyone in town used to throw rocks at me and tell me I was annoying.
Hey.
What time is it?
Hey.
I haven't had a conversation this long, well, ever. I wonder why.
Hey.
What's that big weapon for?
Hey.
Wow, he actually did it before I could click on him. Those colors look pretty stupid on you.
Hey.
I once knew this guy named Dilby. He threw rocks at me too. Are you gonna throw rocks at me? Maybe. What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now? Oh god, this is like the equivalent of the Are We There Yet?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now? See? I didn't even click on him.
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
What about now? This will go on for a few minutes. What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
See? Didn't click on him. What about now?
Hey.
What about now?
Hey.
I remember the first time I encountered this guy, and I was like,
Hey.
what is going on?
Hey.
Why won't he leave me alone?
Hey.
Let's... see it. Didn't
Hey.
click on him. Gee, you sure are patient. I run out of things to say. That's an easy 400 XP. All you gotta do is just not kill him. Which kind of is a test of patience. Because I really wanted to. Many times. Many times. I think this is just a... Ooh.
Yes?
Can I break into the farm?
I shall attend to it in a trice.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Is he gonna freak out? What are you doing in my home? Get out of here before I have to hurt you. Yep. I figured that might happen.
How may I be? I shall attend to it in a trice.
Breaking and entering and all that. I feel like, if I recall, there is another hidden item somewhere in this map. I'm determined to find it, but in this episode. I wish things were better here on the farm, but at least we're not miners. How can anything better in this pristine pastoral setting? Aye, we could have a crop for starters. See those crushed mounds of earth? They're all left over from last year's harvest. The sun baked them firm and hard, and the plow breaks at the very thought of trying to turn that tortured soil. My son tried pushing the new seeds in between the cracks, but I doubt anything will come of it. Come this time next year, we'll all be living in the endless slums of Atskaltha. So yes, I wish things were better in this here pristine and pastoral setting. Oh, I really feel like I remember there being a hidden item. Yep, I have the thing on the detail marker, so it should pop up if I do see it. I'm pretty sure it's in one of these fields. I don't think that's it. Ooh, I think it's in that field. Oh, I'll take some gold. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. So we got a pearl and... Oh, the Ankeg plate mail. This is that stuff that's made from those super powerful bugs that are a pain in the butt to kill. -2. Well, yeah, let's definitely give this to Jaheira. I don't want her to die.
What is it this time?
Even though I feel like it's always Khalid that dies, but details. Alright, let's see. How much of this is revealed? Most of the town that's relatively important to us. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this episode of our Let's Play Baldurs Gate. We made it to Nashkel. We took care of another assassin that was actually waiting in ambush in the inn. We sold some equipment. We learned about Commander Brage. We've encountered Noober. We've seen Edwin and Minsk that are both looking for a witch named Dinah here. And we are set up to now either go to the Carnival or the mines. for next episode. So once again, thank you for joining me. This is Cody, hosted with CRS Labs, and you guys have a great day.